I'm out on the deck in a rare moment on this Friday of being able to just come out here and give everybody some lunch. Someone comes up to me and then runs away. I'm like, was that who I thought it was? And it is. It is Miss Rio. I had to wait till she came and got another one to be sure. So Rio's made her way here, came around back, and here she is. I sometimes wonder if Rio's afraid of me because, like, I just stare at her and smile. Like, I just can't even help it. It just makes me so happy. And I wonder if she just looks at me like, man, what is this crazy lady doing? But how can you not? There's just something about her. Maybe the way she shakes, maybe the crazy Botox eyes. Rio has to wait for me to get the camera out. There she is. Did you see what she did with her hands? Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was just watching Pippi take some leaves up a tree, and I mean, I had barely looked away from Rio. She'd been eating, and I could hear her eating, and then I looked away at Pippi to watch her go up the tree. And the next thing I knew, I had a big heavy weight on my leg, and Rio had jumped on my leg. And it just makes me feel good because that means she wanted to like hug me or whatever. She waited until I looked away for just a moment, and then she jumped up, took the opportunity to jump up on my leg. And when I looked down, she was just clinging on and looking up at me with her little shaky face. I just love her so much. I mean, you know, it's one thing when she had no one to compete with. It's not like anyone was here going to take a nut. You want to come up again? You want to come up? You want to come up? I think she likes doing that because she, as soon as I looked away, I'd been giving her nuts. She'd already had like 10 or so. And she wasn't climbing my leg then. Nobody here is. And she waited till I looked away and she just jumped right on. It felt so good. God, I probably sound like a bizarre squirrel pervert, but maybe that'll be the name for this video, is Bizarre Squirrel Pervert. Maybe I better not call it that. Maybe YouTube won't like that. It's the feeling of a squirrel that you love just taking a leap onto your leg, and just, my whole leg was just like shaking back and forth from the weight of her. Like, she's kind of heavy for a squirrel. It was fun. It was funny. So I'm looking away. Yep, I knew she would do it. I'm looking away and I knew she would come up. There she is. Oh, I told her, you know, you don't have to go. You can move in. You can come and go as you please. I don't care. That's your guy. Uh-oh. Is she gonna go? Okay, good. Every time she starts to go, I'm like, don't go. She so rarely comes here. And it's such a, it looks like a nice day, but I don't have fingers right now. They froze and fell off like hours ago. I thought she had already run all the way home. And then I came out here and she came up behind me. So here she goes. I hope all this snow melts all this ice. She just slipped taking that last nut from me just now. She slipped on the ice herself, trying to stand on her back legs to take a nut. This ultra zoom is awesome. I never used to be able to show her running home, really. It was just this blob going off into the distance. Now, just trying to stay with my head not crashed on the ice. There she goes.